Hi everyone. How are you doing? I know it's been a while. I decided I would do a little update video with you guys because I haven't done one in a while. I've been having fun doing my little exercise dance videos, and I've been making a couple videos of Jammer. Number one, because he's super cute, and number two, because I've been a little uninspired. I've been kind of busy, and other than that, I've just been caught up in myself. There's been a lot of changes going on and a lot of changes um, coming up. And I figured I would just sit down and talk to you guys and see how you're all doing and catch you up to speed on a couple things that I've been going through. Um, Number one, I am finally going ahead and starting to plan a wedding for myself and Mike. It's not going to be anything big because we are poor people. But it is time. He is the one for me, and I am the one for him. We've been together. It'll be 20 years actually in May of next year. And with everything that we've been through, with losses and ups and downs, it's just time. So I was very excited. I asked a very close friend of mine if she would be our witness, and she graciously said she would. It's going to be something that we're going to do at court, and it's not going to be something very big. It's in the beginning stages. It gives me something to plan and something to look forward to, which I think everyone in life needs something to look forward to. And it'll be nice to finally be his wife. Truth be told, we call each other husband and wife because we've been together for so long. And we really do believe it's just a piece of paper. But, as we get on in our age, we realize that if something were to happen to one of us, having like a healthcare proxy or something in place, it makes it a lot easier if you're a couple, that there would, God forbid, be anything in the way if something happened to either one of us and we wanted our wishes to be known. It would just be an easier way if we were spouses to be able to have our wishes be granted. Um, Unfortunately, there's a lot of red tape in everything in life, and anything to make a situation easier, I'm all for. So it seems like the right time. Um, I know my mom is probably smiling down from heaven because she's told me for years and years and years that I was living in sin. So um, it's not just because of that, because I don't necessarily um, believe that. But to each his own. But, I love him very much, and I can't imagine spending my life with anyone other than him. So that's kind of what's been in my mind recently in the forefront. So that's what I've been going through. I recently got some updates on my Social Security. Um, I won an appeal, so now they're going to go through medical, and that's going to be another 12 to 18 months of waiting. But it's not what I wanted to hear, but it wasn't a no. So I'm just going to keep pushing forward and going ahead and doing my life, getting up, going, doing work, doing my responsibilities, and taking it day by day and going to my doctors and taking as good care of myself as I possibly can. I've been trying to walk more. Fall is finally here, so thank goodness for that. Um, it's a little cooler now, so I can definitely get out and walk a little more. My pain has been stopping me, but I try to push through it as best I can. I am a little concerned with the weather starting to change, although I am a fall and a winter person. I am a little concerned about what my energy level will be like when the snow comes, but I don't want to get ahead of myself, so I'm just going to take it day by day when it comes to that. Um, Dammer is okay. I made a video about him finding a little spot in the sun. He's as crazy as ever, but he's doing well. Um, Work is work, you know. Uh, Nothing ever changes on that front, you know. I take everything with a grain of salt. Um, and my faith is strong still. I haven't been wavering. I did have a bit of trouble with one of my medications that I was on, and my insurance company decided all of a sudden that they didn't want to cover me, and they let me go over a week without my bipolar medication. And I was really worried that that was going to put me into a panic attack. But I'm proud to report that I didn't have a panic attack, and I didn't seem to have any side effects from not being on my medication. And, I was really concerned because, when you stop medication suddenly, you can really do some damage to yourself. So I'm very grateful to God and that I didn't have any adverse side effects. But, it's just really frustrating when, people are out there to help you, but the bottom line is money. And someone I've grown to know is going through a very serious situation, pardon me. And she's doing it with no insurance. And, it's just such a shame. There's so many countries that offer healthcare, and I don't understand why our country has such a hard time grasping the concept of healthcare for all. There's so many things we pay taxes for that we don't agree with, but when it comes to universal healthcare for all, I don't know about you, but I would gladly pay my taxes if it meant that people had healthcare, not just for some, but for all. You know, it should be a God-given right. I know the world isn't perfect and we can't, Rome wasn't built in a day, but we can do what we can to elect people in that have our best interest in heart. And, I don't want to get on a soapbox, but then I've also been keeping up with current affairs and current events, and oy vey, what a mess. I don't even know where to begin. So, for my own mental health, I've been like limiting what I listen to because, I'm just a very emotional person. And when things touch me and I feel like I have a voice and I have something, a message that I want to get across and something I feel needs to be said, I tend to go off on a tangent. It's like knowing that there's a shark in the water and not being able to warn someone. It's very hard to like keep your mouth shut when you see all this injustice going on. And it just seems like, I don't know, people just turn a blind eye to it, or if we're just used to it, or we feel like there's nothing we can do, so we just let things be. But I'm just one of these people that want to react and take action when I see things that aren't fair or just. But I should know at my age, there's nothing really fair in life, But I do know that anything worth having is worth fighting for. And, if you don't stand for something, you'll sit for everything. So, um, I do try to make my voice be heard and, you know, protest when I need to, when there's things that really mean something to me. And that's such a gift to live in a free country where you're allowed to do that and to have your own free will and to not be a sheep, but to be an individual and to know you have a moral compass where, you tell yourself, you know what, I'm not standing for this. This isn't fair. I feel strongly about this. And, I try to be fair minded that even if I don't agree with your visions or your way of life, I still try to respect it. And it's very frustrating when there's such an obvious lack of respect and empathy in the world right now. And it's very heartbreaking. But I try not to let it bring me down. I still have lots of hope and lots of faith. And that's what gives me encouragement to keep going. So that's my little update. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'd love to hear in the comments below how everyone's doing. Happy fall. I think I said that in another video, but it's definitely officially fall. I hope everyone's doing well and enjoying themselves. And if you're going through a difficult time, I hope that you put your trust and your faith in whatever it is that you believe in, and know that God loves you. Even if you don't believe, that's the beauty about God. He loves you. He loved the world. He gave his only begotten Son. So know that you're not alone, and that your struggle is not being ignored. And just stay strong, stay positive as you possibly can, and know that this too shall pass. And I'm thinking about you all. I thank you all who took the time to listen to me ramble in this video. And I hope to make another video for you soon. I hope this one finds you well. And until I talk to you again, you take care. Bye.